morning. It's Friday, May 14th, and it must be time for another legislative update from your North Carolina Medical Society. And we've made it through crossover week. I know many of you are somewhat thinking about a sigh of relief at this point in the legislative session, but not so fast. For those of you who may not know what crossover is, it's when House bills have to make it through, so bills sponsored by House members have to make it completely through the House process of their committees and vote on the House floor, and same thing on the Senate side. So Senate bills have to make it through the complete Senate process in order to still be viable for this legislative session. So that includes all of the bills. So many of you are thinking, okay, we're in the clear on some issues, but not so fast. Many of you, if you've ever heard me present to you, will say that no issue in the legislature is dead until we're completely done with session, and then we can all breathe a sigh of relief, because bills could be added as amendments, as proposed committee substitutes, which means a new bill, or issues can even be stuck in the budget as well. So we still have to remain vigilant and watch bills that relate to healthcare very closely to ensure that bills that we don't like or issues that we have concerns about are not added to other bills. So a step forward in the legislative process, but again, we're not out of the water yet, but have made it through that crossover process. I'm going to talk to you about two bills today. First is on the House side, House Bill 96, pharmacists administer injectable drugs. You may recall that this original bill would have allowed pharmacists to administer any type of injectable. That's all the language said. The Medical Society, working closely with many specialty societies, has drastically narrowed this language to say that pharmacists may administer injectable drugs pursuant to a prescription, requiring that information be sent back to the prescriber, and that this could only occur for patients over 18. Now, if you want to read the full version of the bill and the changes that were made, be sure to check out our legislative blog and click on the link to the bill, and you can read more about it. We definitely made it a lot better and safer for patients. So stay tuned to see if this bill will be heard in the Senate. The next bill is a Senate Bill 575, Pharmacists Improve Public Health Needs, which made it through the Senate process this week. And I know many of you participated in our action alert. As a reminder, this bill listed about 10 different items that a pharmacist could prescribe and dispense. This bill, due to the bill sponsors listening to our concerns, has been really narrowed down to 4 different items, including contraceptives, smoking cessation, PEP, and I'm missing the final one. It'll come to me. Oh, prenatal vitamins. So that is the only items that are included in the bill now. However, I know we still have concerns. Many of your specialties still have concerns. So it's still important to communicate that to the bill sponsors and also to your legislators, what you would like to see changed in this bill as it continues to move in the process. And we're going to continue to work with the bill sponsors on this piece of legislation. Finally, I'll remind you that we're in long session, and since we're done with crossover, that means in the next week or so, the focus is really going to be on the budget. As a reminder, the Senate is going to start with the budget this go round, and they typically have some policy provisions included in the budget, so stay tuned to your email, to your morning rounds for a summary of that budget, and we will certainly ask you to engage if we have some major concerns that we think require some action. Now is a great time to communicate with your legislators about the issues that did or didn't move in crossover, to talk to your specific legislators to see what they're looking at in the budget and also what they're looking at post-crossover. So continue to communicate with your legislators, ask them to meet up, set up a WebEx or a Zoom. Now is a great time to do that while we're in this waiting period to start session back up on the Senate side late on Monday evening. That is all I have for you this week. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy the sunshine, and we look forward to talking to you soon.